Hi, my name's Ciara from Ciara's Home Yoga. Welcome to day 4 of gentle yoga. If you like to move with your breath without taxing yourself too much, this is the perfect class for you. Yoga and breathwork together make for a great day, so let's get started. We'll start seated on our mat with our legs crossed, and you can sit on a cushion or a bolster if that feels better for you. Let's go. From our seated position, we'll inhale our arms up, look up. Exhale to bring our arms all the way down. And again, we'll repeat this 2 more times, getting used to moving with our breath. And release. We'll bring our hands to our knees and we'll do some hip circles now, incorporating the cat-cow movement. Moving with our breath if you can. So when we come forward, we're inhaling, arching our back, shoulders down. And exhaling, we're rounding in our back, bringing our chin to our chest and squeezing our navel to our spine. Inhale, looking forward, arching our back, shoulders down. Exhale, rounding in our back. Change direction. Inhale, we'll arch our back, look up, shoulders down. Exhale, we'll round into our back, bringing our chin to our chest and squeezing our navel to our spine. And again, we'll repeat twice more. And release. We'll make our way to tabletop now with our hands under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. We'll inhale our right hand to the ceiling, look up. Exhale to bring our hand all the way down. And again, inhale, reach up with our right hand. Exhale, right hand back down. And repeat on the other side. Inhale, our left hand to the ceiling, look up. Exhale, left hand back down. And again, inhale, left hand up. Exhale, down. We'll walk our knees back an inch or two and we'll lower down onto our belly for some cobra flows. Hands under shoulders, shoulders back and down. We'll inhale, come up to cobra, elbows in tight to our body. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up to cobra. We'll bend our right leg, looking to our foot. Exhale, release. Lower back down. Other side. Inhale, up to cobra, bending our left leg, looking to our left foot. Exhale, lower down. We'll push ourselves back up to tabletop. Bring our knees as wide as our mat, our big toes to touch, and we'll come forward into child's pose. In child's pose, we're drawing our chest to our mat while breathing deeply. We'll bring our focus into our belly here and feel it rise and fall with every breath. Staying in our child's pose position, we'll thread the needle, pointing our left arm over to the right hand side of our mat, and breathe deeply. We'll move our right hand to join our left hand now. Inhale, we'll open our right hand to the ceiling. Exhale, lower back down. And again, inhale, arm to the ceiling. Exhale, lower back down. We'll come back to child's pose now, before threading the needle on the other side, pointing our right hand over to the left hand side of our mat. We'll place our left hand on top of our right hand now. Inhale, raise our left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, left arm back down. One more time. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, arm down. Coming back to child's pose again before pushing ourselves back up to tabletop. We'll hold a really strong core here, so we're squeezing our navel to our spine. We're not collapsing in our belly here. We'll inhale, extend our right leg and our left arm. Exhale, left arm back to our mat. Inhale, we'll move our right leg out 90 degrees to our mat. Exhale, we'll extend our right leg again. Inhale, holding our leg in place. Exhale, lowering our knee back to our mat. Other side. Inhale, we'll extend our left leg and our right arm. Exhale, right hand back to our mat. Inhale, we'll move our left leg perpendicular to our mat. Exhale, we'll straighten our leg again. Inhale, checking in with a strong core, leg extended. Exhale to release, left leg back down. We'll drop our elbows to our mat now in the exact position our hands were in. We'll clasp our hands together, walk our knees back an inch or two, and we'll come to puppy pose. Drawing our tailbone to the ceiling here and our chest to our mat. Our hips are directly above our knees here, and we'll breathe deeply. Breathing like we do when we move with our breath, with long, slow inhales and long, slow exhales. And release. We'll come back to tabletop. Before tucking our toes and pushing our hips up to come into down dog. We'll have a nice bend in our knees to start, while we draw our tailbone to the ceiling and our chest to our thighs. Option to walk your legs out now if that feels good. We'll come to stillness now. Inhale, we'll come up on our toes, squeezing our navel to our spine. Exhale, heels back to our mat. And again, inhale, up on our toes. Exhale, lower our heels to our mat, core strong. We'll walk our hands to our feet now to come into Ragdoll Pose. We can have a slight or a generous bend in your knees here. We'll place our left hand on our mat. Inhale, bend our left leg and reach up with our right hand to the ceiling. Exhale, back to Ragdoll. Inhale, our right hand to the mat, bending our right leg, arm up. Exhale, back to center. And again, inhale, our left hand to our mat, reaching up with our right hand. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, our right hand to the mat, bending our right leg, reaching up with our left hand to the ceiling. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, we'll come to flat back, strong core, shoulders back and down. Exhale, we'll bring our hands to our mat, bend our knees, and we'll come back to tabletop. Before tucking our toes and making our way back to down dog again, we'll step forward with our right foot between our hands. You've the option here to lower your left knee to your mat, or you can stay up in your lunge. Inhale, we'll draw a circle with our right hand. Exhale, back to our lunge, lowering our hips to our mat as much as feels good. Inhale, we'll draw a circle with our right hand. Exhale, back to our lunge. Our back leg is really strong. Inhale, we'll step back to our down dog. And exhale, we'll step forward with our left leg. Again, option to lower your right knee to the mat, or you can stay up in your lunge. Whatever works for you today. Right palm to our mat. We'll inhale and draw a circle with our left hand. Exhale, left hand back to our mat, lowering our hips to our mat. Inhale, draw a circle with our left hand. Exhale, back to our lunge. Our back leg is nice and strong. Inhale, we'll step back to down dog one more time before lowering our knees to our mat. We'll cross our legs behind us and we'll come to sit on our mat with both legs extended. We'll flex our feet, activating our leg muscles, shoulders back and down, a strong core with our ribs tucked in. And we look directly forward. You might need to tuck your chin in very slightly here. This is a strong pose. It looks so easy, but it's so strong. And release. We'll bring our hands to our mat behind our bum, shoulders back and down, and we'll point our toes. Inhale, we'll raise our hips up, keeping your neck up or your head back. Exhale, we'll lower back down. And again, we repeat this 3 more times, moving with your breath here and moving at your own pace. One more time. Inhale up, and we'll hold this pose for a breath or 2. Exhale, lower back down before shaking your arms out. We'll bring our right foot to our left inner thigh and we'll turn our body to face our bent leg before folding over our straight leg. We can bring our forearm to our thigh, our shin, or we can hold on to our big toes, whatever works for you. I like to tuck my forearm between my side body and my thigh. We'll roll our right shoulder back and down now and extend our arm, palm up. Inhale, we'll bring our right arm to our ear. Exhale, extending our arm again. Inhale, right arm to right ear. Exhale, extend. Inhale, arm to ear. Exhale, extend. One more time, moving at your own pace. And release back to center. Other side. We'll bring our left leg to our right inner thigh now, turning our body towards our bent leg. We'll fold over our straight leg, bringing our hand to our thigh or our shin or holding onto our big toe. I like to tuck my forearm between my thigh and my upper body. We'll roll our top shoulder back and down before extending our arm. Inhale, arm to ear. Exhale, extend our arm again. And we'll move like this a few times, moving with our breath. We'll flex our right foot here. And release. We'll come back up to center. We'll make our way to sitting at the top of our mat now, with our legs bent and the soles of our feet on our mat. We'll bring our hands behind our knees, shoulders back and down, and we'll rock and roll, squeezing our navel to our spine as we do this. massaging the entire length of our spine. And release. We'll hold on to our knees and roll down onto our mat, one vertebrae at a time. Extending both our arms and our legs. We'll hold on to the opposite elbow with each hand before walking our upper body, our head, neck and shoulders over to the left hand side of our mat. As much as feels good. We'll walk our feet over to the left side of our mat now too. If it feels good, you can cross your right foot over your left foot for a nice full body side stretch. Breathing deeply here. Breathing like we do when we move with our breath. Checking in with our belly and making sure we're breathing into our abdomen. Continuing to breathe deeply, breathing deep and even breaths. And release. We'll walk our upper body back to centre before walking our feet back to centre too. Still holding on to our elbows, we'll walk our upper body over to the right hand side of our mat now. And now we'll move our feet over to the right hand side of our mat too, crossing your left ankle over your right ankle if that feels good. And we'll feel into this nice side body stretch down the left hand side of our body, all the way from our armpit down to our IT band. We'll bring our attention to our face now. We'll check in with our jaw muscles and release any tension there, and the muscles behind our eyes, bringing softness to these muscles. And release. We'll walk our body back to centre. We'll move our feet behind our bum and we'll cross our left leg over our right leg and twist to the right. Both shoulders remain grounded on our mat and we look to our outstretched left hand. Continuing to breathe deeply, breathing deep and even breaths. And release back to centre. Feet back behind our bum and we'll cross our right leg over our left leg and twist to the left, looking to our right outstretched hand. If we can, we'll ground into the mat with our right shoulder and breathe deeply here. If we get lost in thought, we'll return our attention to our breath or into our body, whatever works for you. And release back to centre. We'll bring our knees to one side and push ourselves back up to sitting. We'll come to sitting cross-legged again and we do some shoulder circles, rolling our shoulders up and back. Change direction, rolling our shoulders up and forwards. And release. I'm going to turn now so you can see me in profile. Shoulders back and down. We're making sure that our ribs are tucked in. We'll clasp our hands behind our back and move our arms away from our body, looking straight ahead. Our shoulders are down away from our ears. We might need to tuck our chin in very slightly here to maintain a straight spine. and release. I hope you enjoyed today's practice and you'll join me for day 5 of gentle yoga with breathwork. Thank you for practicing with me today. Take care and bye. Just to let you know, I'm not going to say namaste at the end of my classes anymore. I believe in India it's used as more of a greeting to a respectful person. So I'll end my classes a little differently from now on. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.